But I think that's Norman's best game so far, and that should cheer him up a bit. 3-2, Agassi leads first set.
I was lost, I had no purpose.
Sterling, the winner, gets about £487,000. Wimbledon, by comparison, £455,000. And the beaten finalist, £272,000. The US Open pay more money than anybody else. They're bigger crowds than anybody else. And they pay the same money to the women as the men.
And they make a fortune from these championships, of course, because they have 2 sessions. Wimbledon has to struggle along with 1.
That was a new tactic. I don't know whether it's a very good idea, though.
Immensely difficult to hit an accurate lob off a low attacking shot like Agassi played. Well, the net was very kind to Todd Martin here. Sometimes it rebounds at an incredible height or angle. Very tight nets here.
40-50.
Stretches lead to 4-2 in the first set. Martin had he more or less admits, a rather seminal experience when he beat Rosetsky here. Rosetsky 3 times had him cold. Martin wasn't quite sure in that match, particularly after his Davis Cup troubles in Boston, wasn't quite sure that he could manage to overcome the debilitating effect of a stomach virus that night, and he did, and he said it was very important for him.
That's the first wrong footing play we've had.
Well, Martin's got his mother and his girlfriend and sister here. His mother only came down just for the final. Last time she saw him play was in that Davis Cup tie in Boston, where he nearly collapsed. She didn't enjoy that at all. That's a wonderful instinctive volley. Half volley off the toes.
Absolutely perfect volley, this. Firm wrist needed. Just hold it there and deflect the ball in the right direction.
Agassi, I think, was ready to walk the umpire's chair.
He was.
Cheeky, didn't he?
Yeah, he was. The eyebrows went up. Oh, I'm still in it.
That was smart. Play the volley behind Agassi, who leads 4-3 in the first set.
Agassi leads 4-3. Ball change.
Up almost on the roof here. You went on the roof beforehand, Bill. Did you think it was that hot?
I spent most of my time up there, Terry, nosing around. No, it wasn't all that hot, but then it's rather extraordinary, the stadium. There are, as you saw the flag up there, the only flag. I wish there were more. And it has gone right round. No, it wasn't. It was quite a strong, coldish wind, but still the most beautiful day. Down there, very little wind, I think. You can tell from Agassi's billowing shirt, it's not blowing around a lot. Got the new balls after the first 7 games, 9 games thereafter, 2 games allowed for the warm-up. Selects the ball with the least fluff sticking up from it, and off he goes 4-2. Did I say 4-2? I mean, of course, 4-3. You don't often change ends in tennis with an even set of games.
Made him rush a bit there. It was a good idea.
Yes, it was. I think he's got to do that as often as possible. Wait for the second serve from Agassi. Relatively slow, 87 miles an hour. Relatively short. Chop it back. Frighten Agassi into an error, which he did then. He's very quick, Todd Martin, very sporting, to acknowledge another player's good shot. He did that often against Ruzetsky in the early stages when Todd Martin was virtually out of the match anyway.
Highly efficient is Agassi today. He has a lead here, 5-3. Highly efficient at serving wide to Martin, exposing his lack of mobility. Obviously isn't a ballet dancer, this fellow as tall as this, and serve wide to him. That opens up the court straight away. He has to lunge.
Third time he's had a bad toss of the ball.
That was silky.
Yeah, good smash by him, pedaling backwards and to his left. It's much safer then to smash in the direction he did rather than try and drag it to the forehand.
I've little doubt he's begun to get his range. I think he's settled down. Trouble is, he dropped his serve in the opening game, and ever since then it's been catch-up.
40-50.
Very smooth indeed. He's played a couple of much more business-like service games, has Todd Martin. So I guess he's going to serve for the first set on that one break. 5-4 he is. One break right at the start of the match before Martin had really got his bearings. And that's why Andre Agassi is in a position here to hold a serve if he doesn't take this first set. Todd Martin was very frank about the importance of his win over Rosetsky. He was musing about it afterwards. You see, after that Davis Cup tie against Australia, the quarter-final, which the Americans lost, he lost in 2 breaks up in the final set to Rafter. I think you mentioned it. The American doctor had said he shouldn't have played in that match. He wasn't well enough. He was overruled. And since then, it's been on his mind. Plus, he's lost so many important matches from winning positions. And so here he was at Rosetsky, 3 times almost down for the count, and yet managed to come back and win.
Well, the classic one, of course, was that Wimbledon semi-final with Mal Washington, where he was, what, 5-1 up final set, poised to go in the final, and lost.
Close. Agassi clearly decided that he was going to give the Martin forehand a good old pasting there. Nagged it all the way through, and in the end it proved to be a good idea. Had to make a return there. Agassi has a set point. This is his first. Another bad return. His returns haven't been good enough. And Agassi takes the first set in 37 minutes on 1 break of serve, right at the start.